What was your biggest takeaway from this one, just this loss?
We just had to get away in the second half, honestly. Lost second half 61-45. De'Aaron Fox took over the game there at the end, and I got to be better. Inability to get the second unit, easy looks, open shots, and really keep the lead that we already had. So I was just trying to be better at that, find a way to not have so many lulls in the second unit, even try to just be even or positive.
Based on the grueling schedule to start the season, where is this team physically, and how impactful will this week off be for you guys?
We wish we had a few more wins under our belt. In fact, we let some slip away, but we're also thankful where we're at. We understand it's been a tough push playing toward being the last team standing last year, coming in. I think we're now playing the most games, so it is what it is. It's a grueling schedule, but we've set ourselves up to. We feel like to have a great push in the second half of the season once we get back from All-Star break, and yeah, this couldn't come much sooner. I think we really need it. I think the entire league needs it. Get this week off, relax, rest, and then try to come out and gear up to play. Start playing our best basketball.
Where did you see the biggest breakdowns in that final quarter and a half?
Just probably our proper spacing, being able to get a great shot, making sure that we're, especially for Nikola, giving him space to operate, being in the right spots at the right time so that he can make his proper reads and giving him outlets, not just for Nikola but for all of us when people are making plays. And then really defensively breakdowns, getting in our paint, making us collapse, second chance rebounds for them. So just felt like defensively we weren't up to par like we were in the first half, and then we weren't able to generate as many good looks as we wanted in the second half either. So pile those two things upon each other, find a way to unfortunately lose tonight.
Reggie, I saw you were limping after that jumper late in the game. Was that something that just popped up then, or is there anything that you've sort of been trying to work through and play through injury-wise?
No, just little nicks and bruises here and there, so the All-Star break going to come at a perfect time.
What have you seen from Colin last couple of games? He's out there.
His confidence is increasing, honestly. I think he could have made some more shots. He had some good looks. I like the way he played. I honestly like his aggression. Every day is a confidence builder for him, and I'm just happy for the trajectory of his career. I'm happy to see what he ends up doing in his future, and already a confident kid, but I think you see more and more of it, more comfortability the more that he plays, and I'm always excited for him, just trying to be in his corner, trying to coach him up as much as I can, give him little tidbits here and there, but just enjoy watching him, like I said, go out there and compete, figuring it out and finding out, where he fits in this league, and also I think just building confidence that he knows he belongs in the league.
Aaron's always so good at turning it up in these games where you guys are shorthanded. How hard is it to do? Like one game you're kind of playing in the dunker spots, filling in gaps, and the next game you're kind of putting the team, I guess, a little bit off your back. Is it harder than people realize to do?
Yeah, definitely. Changing roles. Yeah. Night-to-night basis is very, very difficult, and he's one of the best at doing it. Honestly, I think we seen it last year when he had 20, game one of the finals. He was a big part, very impactful for us winning our first championship last year. Been a big reason why we're doing what we're doing so far this year, and really it's his selflessness. It's night in, night out. He does the dirty work, guards. Top two player, him and Pope, always guarding the best players. Doesn't complain, doesn't get foul calls. Some nights may not see the ball at all, while, like I said, you're defending the toughest position in the league. And then a night like tonight, it's not that he just takes on the role of doing whatever it takes for the team, find ways to be aggressive, but it's honestly his efficiency. Like, he's extremely efficient. He's still selfless in the way that he plays. He attacks for us selflessly. He's making plays, keeping the score, keeping either us pushing forward or keeping teams from running away. So, like, AG's one of the best of the league at what he does, and I'm honored just to be his teammate, honestly, to see his approach each and every night.
When you guys get back from break, there'll be 27 more games until the end of the regular season. What is going to be key for this team to tap into another level heading into this final stretch?
I think we know we're capable of offensively. We can still get better, make improvement, get back to our proper spacing. Hopefully get some more fresh legs after this week and get back to pushing and transition, getting some easier baskets. But honestly, it's going to be defensively. It's going to be less breakdowns. We're going to have less breakdowns, less people getting into our paint, and us having more energy flying around, making second, third effort plays, and really trying to protect the glass. Us getting defensive rebounds, keeping people from getting offensive rebounds, and trying to generate second chance opportunities. But as long as we protect the basketball and we have a lot of defensive one possessions, then I think we will put ourselves in a great position to do something special again.
What are the biggest challenges of facing and defending a guy like Fox, especially as it gets later in the game and he's playing typically elements?
He seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. He's older. He's more wise. He picks his spots. Not only does he have ultimate belief in himself, but his teammates have the ultimate belief in him. And it's been fun. It's been fun to watch his progression. You're always going to compete against guys like that, find out where you fall. And unfortunately, tonight we got a loss. But, yeah, I think the difficult thing is that he's gotten so much better at just filling the game out and picking the spots. And once the game wears on you and he starts coming at you with that pace in the second half, and especially in the fourth quarter down the stretch, you got to have a special guy on your roster to really hone in and keep him at bay and allow everybody else to kind of stay at bay and stay within our defense principles.
Right, anything for the break? Anything for the break?
Rest, man. A bunch of sleep. Hopefully y'all do the same.
Appreciate it, Reggie.
Cool. No problem, y'all. Have a good one.
Thanks, everybody.
Justin, I guess, what did you just see down the stretch? I think you guys are up 4 with a few minutes left, and obviously it flips from there.
Yeah, we couldn't get a few shots to go, and obviously didn't get stops. I mean, it's that simple. We talked about before the game, too, making sure we got stops regardless if we're making shots or not. And being up 4 was good for us, but we obviously needed to stay up 4. And if we could have found a way to, battle it out, get a couple of stops, I think we'd have been okay.
What types of things do you think you guys need to focus on coming out of the All-Star break?
Really just getting back to doing what we do, and that's playing on both ends. I think, when we come back, we're going to defend better. I think we're going to make shots. I think, obviously, the rest is going to be helpful, especially for those guys that play a lot of minutes. I do think we're a little worn down, but, everybody is. So I think it's going to be good for us to be able to come back, come out running, moving the ball like we always do, and getting stops and, doing what we're supposed to.
Yeah, I guess when you guys are playing someone like Fox, who over the course of the past several years does what he does in the fourth quarter, how much does that weigh on your all's mind as players in a tight game like that he's capable of doing something like what he did tonight?
Yeah, he's capable of doing it, but at the same time, I don't think we're out there trying to get stops. Fox is out there doing what he does, but they still have a lot of good players as well. So we're trying to figure out how to come together and stop all of them. And Fox does a good job of scoring down the stretch, getting guys the ball on the stretch, picking and choosing the spots, and really, really turning it on when it gets close like that. And, thinking about it, I guess, just isn't enough. You got to do something about it to get the stops. And, hopefully we can find a way to do that, and I believe we will.
Is there any challenge for you personally going from a guy who's not playing some games and then on the flip of a coin you're starting playing 35 minutes, or is that something?
Yeah, that's a challenge, but I get to play. I stay ready, and I only know how to play one way. That's play hard. So if I'm playing, I'm gonna do that night in and night out. But even if you're a starter and you play every night, that's a challenge as well. This whole job is a challenge, and challenges are good.
At the very beginning of the season, during media day, you're super excited about playing with Nikola. Has it lived up to expectations?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I get a lot of good looks. It just comes down to me and making them. It's fun to play with him. because, he's so smart and cerebral, and I'm that type of player. And so it's kind of like, oh, now I know, now that I've been here for a while, I know what to look for and when to know I'm open and kind of what he wants me to do and vice versa. So, not even just with him, but the whole starting five of how they pretty much fit together like a puzzle. And so being able to be a part of that is amazing. It's beautiful because that's what basketball is supposed to be played, in my opinion. So I'm really excited I'm here and able to experience this.
What did you not know about the Nuggets that you've learned through 50-ish games, 60 games?
That's a good question. What did I not know? I mean, probably just guys, exactly how they like to play and what they like to do on the court. I mean, from afar, being a defender, I usually know what a lot of people want to do and a lot of teams just from watching. But being a part of it, I think they're a lot more unselfish than I thought they were. Not saying, they're ball hogs, but I played with a lot of players, a lot of greats, and surprisingly how willing they are, like especially Nikola. It's like you're the best in the world and you're just willing just to give the ball up. I think that still at times surprises me.
You were the first person to break out the...
Yes, sir. Yeah. They, sent it to me, asked me to rock it. I was like, yeah, especially on the first one.
All right, thank you, Justin.
Yeah,
Did
you have a good
Reds
one.
match this year?
I would like to. Yeah, my wife plays soccer, so I got two.
Let's just start with the run that they went on to end the game. What went wrong for you guys?
Just too many breakdowns. We were doing things that we didn't go over in the defensive game planning. We were kind of just like making things up out there on defense, and it's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for a loss.
Coach was talking about the weight that you guys have had to carry and learning it for the first time of being the defending champs. How would you describe the impact mentally, physically, emotionally of having that target on your back all season long to this point?
Yeah, it's a little different. Everybody is is hyped. Everyone's geeked. It gives you that little extra pep in their step. But we like it. I think as these last 27 games come to a close, you're going to start to see us, pick up our level of play and get back to championship caliber.
A really big double-double for you tonight, new season high in rebounds. What was your mentality coming into this game, particularly being down 2 starters?
Just go, just go, go after it, go get it. Try and help my team win. That was really it.
When you're on the grind of defending your title, how impactful can a week off be physically and mentally for you guys?
Huge. We need it. Big fella needs it. Big fella goes hard every day. Maul needs it. Everybody needs it. So we played a lot of games. So this 6 days, 7 days would be a really, really nice stretch for us.
With the short off season and then obviously your schedule, there's a lot of back-to-backs in the early parts of this season. What has been the most difficult thing for you guys at this juncture of the season?
Yeah, that's it. Just the fatigue, the rollover from last season to this season. But I think we'll get our legs back under us after these 6 days.
Would you say when you go into the break on a 3-game losing streak like that, is sort of the general mood of the team, there are concerning things that need to be fixed, or do you guys sort of have a sense of feeling like you can have it under control?
I don't think so, man. I really don't think so. I think everybody needs a break. Everybody needs some rest. I think that's what it comes down to. When you fatigue, not only is your body tired, but your mind is tired too. Your ability to focus is just not as laser sharp. You know what I mean? So I think after these 6 days, like I said, I think you'll see a different ballpark.
What do you think about Joker kind of being the only rep that you guys have at All-Star Weekend?
Great rep.
It's a good representation.
Great representation of Nuggets, of the organization. He deserves all the accolades that come to him. He works so damn hard, and he's just a great guy on and off the court. So you can't really have a better rep.
I just meant more so that you guys, the defending champs, don't have anybody else, there representing.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I'm not entirely sure. It's a mystery to me. It doesn't make any sense. I saw it from the outside. And what's crazy is when I was on the outside looking in at Denver, I was like, I don't know. Denver only has one outside. So, you know what I mean? But now I'm on the inside and I'm looking out. It's like, yo, you got Maul, you got Mike, you got myself, you got KCP. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Molly definitely should have been an All-Star this year. I'm not sure.
What does it say about the culture of this team that isn't something that gets you guys all riled up or would break kind of the culture that you guys have established?
It's just peanuts to an elephant. Peanuts to an elephant. That's really what it is. Doesn't matter. Elephants don't eat peanuts.
How are you spending your break?
I'm gonna go to Aspen.
You gonna ski? See the goggles or those championship?
That's not allowed.
You trying to get me jammed up?
Yeah, no, I'll answer for you.
Yeah, thank you, Katie.
I
No.
saw the goggles.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank you.